Here at Wingate University in North Carolina. I figured this gate was probably the perfect place to start our tour.
It was built in 1924. Plus, it's one of the oldest landmarks on campus. Wingate University is located in a small town about 30 miles from metropolitan Charlotte in North Carolina. Take nearby US Highway 74 and the beach or the Blue Ridge Mountains are less than a 3-hour drive away.
Around the Asheville area, the students will end up, whether it's a camping trip or Whitewater Rapids. I mean, the mountains are close enough, and then you have the beach, which is only about 3 hours away, that the students might end up on a weekend trip.
We have a nice pastoral setting. It's very quiet. It's a very civil community. People like one another. We enjoy activities together, and it's not unusual to see faculty members and students sitting and talking about things outside the classroom. I think they enjoy that.
But then we're close to a big, bustling city, Charlotte, that's growing phenomenally. You know, professional sports, great concerts.
It's got the restaurants, it's got the clubs, it's got everything. If you're interested in just kind of going and walking around to the museums, you know, there's a lot of history in Charlotte as well.
Wingate's 400-acre scenic campus encompasses lakes, woods, rolling lawns, and tree-lined streets. Multiple common areas surround more than 30 buildings and first-class athletic facilities.
There are running and biking trails, a picnic pavilion, and an outdoor fireplace. How cool is that? Should make some s'mores right here.
Wingate counts more than 1,500 undergraduates. 53% women, 47% men. 18% minority, and roughly 3% international students. The average class size is 25, and the student-to-faculty ratio is 14:1.
Well, the students are comprised of pretty much anyone and everyone. I mean, we have a very large international population, students from Poland, Germany, France, you name it, and they're here.
46% of freshmen ranked in the top quarter of their high school graduating class, and enrolled with an average SAT ranging between 1350 and 1650, and an average weighted GPA of 3.6. Tuition at Wingate runs close to $20,000. Room and board is about $8,300, and miscellaneous fees are roughly $1,000, a total of about $29,000 a year. 99% of students do receive some type of financial aid. Wingate offers 34 majors, 37 minors, and 7 pre-professional programs. Business management, marketing, communication, elementary education, music education, pre-pharmacy, psychology, athletic training, sport management.
Yeah, I'm dressed up now because I'm headed to my internship at Carolina 14 in Charlotte. I've actually had another one at BTV in Charlotte. Being so close to a big market like that, it's been great for a broadcast journalist.
Wingate is pretty well known for its School of Sports Sciences, offering programs in sport management and athletic training. Right now, we're headed into the Student Center to meet up with Justin. He's going to tell us a little more about it. Justin, how you doing?
Doing good, how about you?
Good. All right, I'm here. I'm ready to see the Student Center and what goes on.
Awesome. Right now we're actually in the fitness center. The fitness center has a few different areas that you're going to end up seeing as we walk through. Right now we're in the weights section. There's free weights, a few weight machines. Behind us right here, there's a full aerobic studio. Throughout the week at night, they'll have different classes such as Zumba, yoga, whatnot for the students to come. We're about to head into the cardio area where you're going to find your treadmills, your bikes, eclipse machines, and whatnot. And so that pretty much makes up the entire fitness center for students. And you'll see there's a variety of machines for the students to use. It's open from about 8 o'clock in the morning until about midnight, so there's plenty of opportunities for students to come in here and work out on their schedule.
The School of Pharmacy enjoys a national reputation, and the music program here is outstanding. There are 110 full-time instructors at Wingate University. 90% have their terminal degree in their field.
Class sizes are small and they're taught by a professor, not a grad assistant. Come check it out.
Wingate ranks in the top 10 of All-American producing schools in the NCAA Division II. 19 NCAA athletic teams compete in football, men's and women's swimming and diving, soccer, golf, tennis, cross country, track and field, basketball, lacrosse, volleyball, baseball, and softball.
Freshmen usually live in one of the 3 traditional residence halls, but most upperclassmen live in these awesome furnished on-campus apartments.
There's a Spanish house
That was our first living learning community where students, under the director of the chair of the Department of Spanish, they're able to live together, talk together, have meals together. They have a Spanish table in the cafeteria. They're trying to get students to speak in the apartments and just to kind of focus on Spanish food and Spanish television and to really promote their learning within their residence halls.
When it's time to relax or play, you could head on over to the clubhouse for a swim or meet up with your friends at the poolside cafe, right ladies?
There are about 40 community-based clubs and Christian organizations here, and fraternities, performance groups, and intramural sports from flag football to frisbee golf.
The George A. Batt Jr. Fine Arts Center has featured numerous performances by students and some of the world's most renowned artists, musicians, orchestra speakers, even the Dalai Lama.
If a student's looking for connections, they would find it at Wingate. And I know that word is very broad, but I think that it definitely applies to Wingate. It's connections, whether it's friends, whether it's academic, whether it's outside of that, maybe Greek life, volunteer, anything. I think they'll definitely find it at Wingate. Wingate is definitely the place to get connected, not only to our university, but to the rest of the world.